Hey guys, so as you can see it's a beautiful sunny day here today. So we are heading out to a place I can't remember. We'll put the title in here. So yeah, let's go and explore, see what we can find. Okay, so we've just arrived. We are in Fougeres. We've parked the car, as you can see at the bottom of the hill. There's a load of rocks. That's what makes hill, rocks. I know what I mean. So Jess isn't in this video, so I've got a new travelling partner. It's Bill. So everyone, this is Bill. Nah, I'm just messing. She's here.
Hello. Very wrapped up because it's absolutely freezing.
It is really cold. We're in the car park. We believe it's on park for the night.
Yes,
but...
it is.
Oh, it is on park for the night.
I found it on park for the night, but there's nothing here. It's just a car park. There's no facilities, no toilets or anything. But it's quite a nice little quiet residential area under the cliff.
So this is where we are this week.
Oh, Bill's on the move.
Bill's on the move. This is where we are this week. We're in a car park, bottom of the cliff. There's nothing here, so that's the end of the video.
There's nothing in the car park.
Okay, so we're going to head up through. You can see in the background there's the church right at the top. So we're going to head up through the old town. There's Chateau, there's a castle, there's lots to see. So we'll show you around. So let's go. So there wasn't much to see in the old town, a few old houses, ironically enough.
Some beautiful half-timbered houses from like the 15 and 1600s.
Yeah, it is a stunning little place, and it's a nice place to park because you can walk up. So we're just coming up now, hopefully not up there.
Going up there.
So we're going through the public parks now. So everything should, when we come out of the park, we should be up at the top where the castle and the church and everything is. So down here's a really nice place to park because you can see everything, even things that normally you wouldn't see. So let's carry on.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me. Every night when I close my eyes.
So we're halfway up the hill. Nice little fountain and gardens here, overlooking the castle, which is over there. We'll be going there soon. So we have just got to keep going. Bit of sunshine, right the way up here. So off we drop.
Lives in me too. Later it comes later, dear. For many of us, I promise you that we learn through the wrongs and even the rough.
it's time for not Jess's fact, but what did Jess just read on the internet fact?
I mean, how else am I going to find out the information?
So what's the fact?
So I've just been inside the Eglise Saint Leonard, St Leonard's church, and it was built right up on the top of the hill by monks in the 12th century. So it overlooked the Chateau down at the bottom, but it was rebuilt in the 15th and 16th century. Can't find out why, so I'll do a bit more research and put it in the description box.
We'll go with grand designs until we figure out what the reason really was.
I mean, it might have been that they just wanted to upgrade it because obviously you're building a church in the 1100s. Maybe it just needed a bit of modernisation.
Fair enough. We'll keep you updated on that fact. Till then, let's carry on. So next stop on our little tour is to see if we can find the bat in the belfry.
I bet there are some up there.
Oh, I bet there are. Maybe I should show you the belfry. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? It is up there. There's the belfry. So Jess has got some facts. So let's go to Jess. This is not an update on the church, by the way. We're still.
No, I'm going to put the church thing in the description box. So the belfry is one of only 3 belfries left in Brittany, because we're not in Normandy, we're in Brittany. And this one is actually the oldest, built in 1397, I think it was. It doesn't actually look that old. It looks maybe a couple of 100 years old. Definitely doesn't look 800 years old, 700.
700.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden.
So we've just arrived in the centre, and right here is the theatre. So this is the theatre of Victor Hugo. For those of you that don't know who Victor Hugo is, he was a novelist, and he wrote 2 of his most famous, Hunchback of Notre Dame and Les Miserables. So yeah, it's quite a famous theatre. Let's check in with Jess and see if she's found anything interesting. She's reading again.
So it is. Oh, that's very close. It is the Victor Hugo Theatre, but it doesn't actually say why. This info board just mentions about the architecture of it and how it stands out from the rest of the town because it's made of a lighter stone, whereas everywhere else is made of darker granite. And then it talks about how there's faces on the top of the building. You might be able to see it representing the tragedy and comedy of theatre. So it doesn't actually say why it's Victor Hugo's theatre.
But Matt knows why.
Oh.
I do. I googled.
Oh.
So apparently Victor Hugo, when he died, he left money in his will so that all of these towns and villages and things in different areas, different departments of France could build a theatre so that they would show his artwork, but also just so that he was a big fan and avid fan of the theatre. So this is one of the theatres that he sponsored, which is the Victor Hugo Theatre.
Nice.
Like a ton of bricks, doesn't matter weak or strong. Take your time and do your tricks. All I do is sing along. Yeah, I need you around for brighter light and firmer ground. When you believe in me,
to the chateau, but it's closed. So we're going to have a walk around the outside. I think you can get all the way around the outside of it. So we'll go and have a look and see what it's like, but unfortunately we can't go in.
It doesn't matter what they say.
Okay, so this is the moment you've all been waiting for. We still haven't found out any more facts on that church.
No, I said I'd look at it at home.
Oh, okay, it'll be in the description. But in the meantime, flags.
So the flag here, so we're just walking past like a little thing.
Waterfall is the word you're looking for.
The flag here, it's got pictures of ferns on it because Fougeres, I think that's how you say it, where we are, it's a type of fern plant. So it's got 3 prongs of ferns on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and there's also, I've noticed as we've been walking around, there's loads of little plaques that have got information about plants.
Oh, nice.
But they're all in French, so I don't know what they say.
Obviously. So we are going to go and grab some lunch, and then we're going to head about 20 minutes out of town, and there's a forest area, a bit of a walking area. Oh, right. Bit of a forest area. So we're going to go and check that out. So we will see you when we get there.
Oh, sorry, switching to you.
Bye.
Number there.
That's a great start to the video. Why is there a house number there? I didn't think she realised I was recording.
No, I didn't.
So we've just got to the forest. We've had our picnic. Jess has got on her earmuff.
It's cold again.
So we are heading to the Cordon de Druids, which is...
Oh, it says a monument historique sites.
Yeah, it's a historic site. That's kind of why we're here.
We didn't know it was there until we pulled up.
So it is 0.5 kilometres away. So yeah, let's go and explore.
Your phone's always ringing. Outside there's the cold wind. Inside the monotony. Baby, we need an exit from this. Honey, we need that sweet release. I know it will feel them, the electric feelings you and me on.
So we've made it out here. It's not too bad of a walk. It's all tarmac, so it's quite good for anybody who wants to come. The Druid Monument that we came to is actually here. It's just off the road. You can see there's some cars parked there. You can drive up here if you don't want to walk. Wish we'd known that. But yeah, the Druid Monument is this line of stones that's running through the woods, and it runs in a perfectly straight line. It's really weird. There isn't any actual information about it, so we will do some research. But what we have found, which looks really, really creepy, I'll show you this, look.
I don't like it.
Jess won't go near it because she doesn't like it. But in the tree, it's a smiley face. And what's really weird is this tree.
Oh my god, there's another one.
This tree also has a smiley face. It's really creepy. And it's like right in the middle of the monument. I think Jess looks very unnerved.
I don't like it.
Yeah, there's a... for those of you that watched our video back about the fairy and the tower, and I said how it was an unnerving place, I think there is sort of an unsettling nerve to this place.
Yeah, it reminds me of when I was a kid, we were walking on Dartmoor with our dog, and we came across this stone circle, and the dog cowered and was like baring his teeth, and he would never have done that. And it was just a really weird feeling, and me and my dad both had this really weird feeling, like our ears were popping and stuff. So it was obviously just something weird with the pressure, but it's weird here as well. It just feels odd, and I don't like the faces.
Yeah, but I recommend you come and have a look if you're passing. We'll put in the description, obviously, exactly where we are. But yeah, it's a bit of an eerie place. Yeah. But we'll keep walking. Okay, so I managed to get a little bit of a signal here, so we thought we'd have a little bit of a Google because we couldn't leave you hanging with what it was all about here. So the English translation for these are what are called Carnock Stones. So they're a version of what Stonehenge is, basically. There's two versions to what they basically are. There's the sort of Christian myth, and then there's what, you know,
They likely would have been.
what they likely would have been. So the more boring one, I suppose, the likely one, is that they were here to set up as boundary fences and sort of primitive shelters and things for animals and livestock in the area. The myth is apparently that they're in a perfectly straight line because they were
Pagan soldiers.
Yeah, Roman soldiers.
Oh, was it Romans?
Yeah, they were Roman soldiers that were sent here, and they were turned to stone by Merlin, which is why they're in a perfect straight line, like a formation, which is quite fascinating.
And how many were there? 3,000?
Yeah, 3,000, and they date back to 4,500 BCE, so they've been here a long time.
And it also said online that there are burial sites and burial mounds here.
Yeah, so there's probably why there's a bit of an eerie feeling to the place.
Yeah, but I mean, we can see, what, 75, 100 maybe?
Yeah.
So it's a bit mental to think that there are 3,000.
Yeah, but it's easy to see. If I just turn around, you can see that sort of if we go back to the middle where we just were, the stones start off quite tall and quite large, and then as they get closer into the woods, they get smaller and smaller, and then as they go through the woods some more, you get less and less stone showing through. So it's probably quite easy to believe that there are thousands of stones here.
It's mental.
So yeah, there you go. History concluded. We'll continue our walk. Also as well, while we were there, we managed to get a couple of really nice photos. I'll put our Instagram account just here, so check out our Instagram, see our likes, see our photos, give us a follow. So yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so that's our walk finished. That was quite a bit of a trek, but really interesting place to come. I know that we'll put our what 3 words and our camping spots and all that sort of stuff in the description.
Yeah.
I know our channel's had a massive increase in subscribers and views, which we are so grateful for.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Let's keep those numbers going up. So please consider subscribing to the channel. It really, really does help. It's great to see everybody supporting us, and you know, it spurs us along about where our next adventure is going to be. We have got a Netherlands trip coming up in a couple of weeks, so that's quite exciting. So keep out for that video. Very good. Yeah. Give us a thumbs up on the video as always, and ring the little bell. I'll notify you when our next video goes live. So until next Friday, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.